Hello, geography class. Happy Tuesday. I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day out there. I hope that you're taking a little bit of time each day for yourself to relax, to maybe to hang out a little bit, play some Among Us, have some fun. But yeah, we have a lot to do today, so I'm going to jump right into it, okay? Here we go. So, our daily objective for the day is I can tell the differences between the five major regions of North America by working together with a group. Okay. So, to start things off in class today, we're going to watch a video. So, right now, don't worry about taking notes. Just watch the video and do your best to understand it, okay?
When it comes to the regions of North America, they're as varied as their people. Today we'll take a look at these five regions, paying special attention to their physical characteristics and the humans that inhabit them. To kick things off, North America is made up of Canada, the United States, Mexico, Greenland, the countries of Central America, the Caribbean islands, and many bordering islands. As for land area, it's the third largest of the world's continents. As for population, it comes in fourth. The vast lands of North America are often broken into five regions. They are the mountainous West, the Great Plains, the Canadian Shield, the Eastern region, and the Caribbean region. We'll start with the mountainous West, which spans North America's western coast. Aptly named, this region is full of mountains. In fact, a vast part of the region is covered by the Cordilleras, a series of mountain ranges that extend from Canada to Panama. The Rocky Mountains of Canada and the US, as well as the Sierra Madres of US and Mexico, are part of the Cordilleras. The people of this mountainous region are as varied as the mountains themselves. We have the snow-loving skiers of Colorado, the city dwellers of Los Angeles, the farmers of Mexico, the fishermen of Seattle, and the native tribes of Central America. Moving to the middle of the continent, we come to the Great Plains region, which is located in the US and Canada. Home to many of the continent's farmers, the Great Plains region is often called the breadbasket of North America. It's earned this nickname due to its lush soil that supplies much of the continent with wheat and agricultural products aplenty. It's also home to the Corn Belt, the booming agricultural region of the Midwestern US. Moving our eyes northward, we come to the Canadian Shield. The Canadian Shield is a raised plateau that covers much of eastern, central, and northwestern Canada. Defining our definition a bit more, a plateau is a flat, elevated landform that rises above the surrounding area. Due to its rather harsh environment, the Canadian Shield is rather sparsely populated. Most who live there make their homes closer to cities like Toronto. For those brave humans who take on the tundra and the cold, forestry is a very common occupation. With a much milder climate, we have the extremely varied eastern region. Spanning the northeastern coast of the continent, the eastern region is comprised of things like the Appalachian Mountains and the eastern coastal plains of Canada and the US. A large part of the eastern region is made up of wetlands, areas where the earth is saturated most of the time. Great examples of this are the swamps of Florida. Like in many of the regions, the people of this area are as varied as the landscape. It's home to those who make a living in the cities of New York and Boston, while also being home to the farmers of Pennsylvania. It's home to the lumberjacks of New England and the beach lovers of Florida and the Carolinas. Last, we come to the Caribbean region. Famous for its amazing vacation spots, the region is made up of the islands of the Caribbean Sea. It's located southeast of the Gulf of Mexico and east of Central America. Dotted with tropical getaways and stunning coral reefs, many of the people of this region make their living in the tourism industry. They smartly use their natural resources like beaches, beautiful vegetation, and almost year-round sunshine to attract vacationers of all sorts. North America is made up of Canada, the United States, Mexico, Greenland, the countries of Central America, the Caribbean islands, and many bordering islands. The continent is usually broken down into five regions. They are the mountainous West, the Great Plains, the Canadian Shield, the Eastern region, and the Caribbean region. The mountainous west spans down North America's western coast. A large part of the region is covered by the Cordilleras, a series of mountain ranges that extend from Canada to Panama. The Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Madres are part of the Cordilleras. The people of this region vary from the fishermen of Washington to the indigenous people of Central America. The Great Plains region is located in the US and Canada and takes up a good deal of the middle of the continent. Due to its fertile soil, it's often referred to as the breadbasket of North America. It includes the Corn Belt, the booming agricultural region of the Midwestern US. The Canadian Shield is a raised plateau that covers much of eastern, central, and northwestern Canada. A plateau is a flat, elevated landform that rises above the surrounding area. With its cold temperature and rocky terrain, the Canadian Shield employs many loggers. The varied eastern region spans the eastern coast of the northern continent. It includes the Appalachian Mountains and the eastern coastal plains of Canada and the US. A large part of the region is comprised of wetlands, areas where the earth is saturated most of the time. The people of the region vary from New York businessmen to the beach lovers of Florida. The Caribbean region is located southeast of the Gulf of Mexico and east of Central America. Made up of many islands and beautiful coral reefs, it offers its inhabitants a robust tourism industry. It's also home to many native people groups.
All righty. Very cool, very cool. Jumping back into things here. So today in class, there is a graphic organizer on Edmodo. You will be placed into groups and you will complete the graphic organizer together. This unit, we will be working together with classmates a lot more, okay? And this is something we would normally be doing a lot in the classroom. It's something that I miss watching, and I think it's something that you miss doing. So we're going to try to do it a lot more, okay? So today, we're going to be practicing those collaboration skills. And for those of you who are less excited about working together, who kind of enjoy the anonymity or being anonymous or not being known or seen behind your computer screen, let me tell you why. Number one, first and foremost, working with friends and classmates can be super fun, okay? I think it can be super fun. I know that you all can think it can be super fun, and I want to be more fun. But it also helps us practice real world skills, okay? No matter what job you have, no matter what you do in the world or where you go in the world, okay, you will need to work with other people. There's not a single job out there where you do not need to work with other people. So practicing being good at collaboration now is going to help you more in the future. Next, sharing ideas with others allows them to give feedback, okay? And that feedback will lead to better overall ideas. So if you have an idea and you're like, you know what, I think this is a pretty good idea, and you share it with someone else and they say, hey, that's a pretty good idea, but if you add this extra little bit, then it will be an even better idea. And that happens all the time. And other times, sometimes you'll say, I think I've got a pretty good idea. And then someone else will say, I don't know if that's a very good idea. But if we change a few of these things, if we work together, we can come up with a good idea. And that's what we're doing. It also helps us practice those social skills that we know and love. So what does good collaboration look like? Okay. All of you have done group work before. And all of you know what a good teammate is like and what a bad teammate is like, okay? Now I could stand up here and I could tell you what I think a good teammate is, but that's not gonna be very useful to you, okay? So we are going to brainstorm as a class the qualities of a good collaborator, okay? We will keep this document with us for the rest of the year. If someone in your group is not following our class expectations, then you can remind them of the expectations, okay? So what's gonna happen right now is Teacher May Poe is gonna pause the video, and you all are going to create our class collaboration expectations document. Have fun. All right, everyone. Thank you for doing that. We're going to practice all of those skills of a good collaborator for the rest of the year, okay? Good collaboration is very important to do, to learn, and to practice. So here are a few just very basic rules that may have been said during the collaboration brainstorming, but I want to restate anyway. In Zoom, right? What is good Zoom collaboration? Here are some rules. Number one, your camera should be on, right? It's hard for people to talk to an image or a blank screen. They want to see your face and they want to talk to you. Class rule number two is you'll respectfully speak and work with each other to come up with each answer. And step three, someone should, if everyone is working on the same document, then someone should share their screen so the whole group can follow along with the work. Maybe it's a shared document, okay? But everyone should be looking at the screen, okay? Now for the rest of today, you and your group will complete the graphic organizer on Edmodo. Use the video posted on Edmodo to finish the activity. Only work on one copy of this, okay? Because only one person will turn in the final copy for your entire group. Only one person is going to be turning in the final copy for your entire group. So the owner of the document should share the document with everyone in the group. They should share their screen so that everyone can see, or both, okay? So share the document with everyone in the group so that everyone can work on it together. Share your screen so that everyone can see, and do both of those things. All right, sixth graders, I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. And I look forward to seeing you all on tomorrow, Wednesday. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.